All right, and then we'll go to this. Hit the live button. There we go. I think it says like go live right here. No, we're live now.
It says go live.
All right, there we go. We're good. So now we're gonna start the podcast, everybody.
You sure it's that? Did you push go?
Yeah.
Roll up, smoke out, dream close, get lost in the vision.
Hey. Oh.
Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers.
Welcome.
This is the We Can't Focus on Anything podcast.
Look up you can.
We really can't.
No, we don't.
You know, we're cursed. So this is episode 103, and we're talking today about what it's like or what you got to do and all the shit surrounding that to get you come up in your 40s and 50s a little bit later in life. So,
right.
I mean, I think the economy, everything's poised just for that to be happening. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that is true too. Because this economy is so fucked up right now. You know, it's like people used to spend money, but now they're trying to save it. Now some of them dipping in their savings.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I don't know. How do you want to introduce this topic? What's the first part of the topic you want to talk about?
Okay, so we all know social media is popping.
Yep.
And to make money, you know, you have to have some so you got to have your lane. And how hard is it to make it being 40, almost 50?
Yeah.
You know, and you got like 2 years, you'll be 45.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, what is it? What do we need to, you know, where do you need to be in life and on social media to make anything? Because if you're not trying to get rich, hey, do your thing.
Yeah. Right. If you're just fucking around.
Yeah. If you're doing this, I'm trying to be made because there's so many of these young kids.
There's just like, there's so many influencers, so many content creators, so many, you know, so like, how do you like get your voice above the roar of the rest of it, you know?
Right. You know, you have to,
I don't know if we haven't done it quite yet. I mean,
no.
You gotta have like your niche. You gotta have that thing about you that no one else is doing, or, you know, they can't easily get it somewhere else or something like that. Yep. So you gotta have that, like your hook or whatever, you know? And that's where, like, just as an example, like, you got, like, what, Mr. Beast, boom, he does contests and gives away money. That's his niche. Yeah, like, no one does that shit. They do, they're dumb, because he owns that market. Then you have, like, Joe Rogan. What's he do? I don't know. He's the typical, like, you know, just what random topic podcast, so just whatever he wants to do. Like, well, you gotta have your thing. And,
like, sit down 32s. Like, even, they know, like, he gives away, he'll go buy a brand new car, and he'll put, like, $100,000 RAM system, paint jobs, some unique paint jobs.
Yeah.
And then he'll turn around and raffle them off. And he already said that I'm not going to go buy a $100,000 car if I'm not making at least 3 times over. So I was like, okay.
Damn. But those are the charity cars though, right? What was this raffling?
Yeah. But it's, you know, my thing is like, so you making $200 off of the $100 that you spend because of just the content he did. I think he was like showing one of his checks. It was either $20,000 or $30,000 check that he got for the day. Like, it was
just for one. Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Who would you eat it?
So, dude, it's just So here's one, like Hasan Piker, right? He's got I think he's got like just 3 million on Twitch, but on Twitch alone, he usually like carries 29,000 viewers or something for each episode. And he's making $2 million a year.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's making $2 million a year.
See, and that's like way a lot of money for me. I'm like, I want 10% of that.
That's all you and I need. We can split that and fucking we'll be fine.
If you give me we split that, we good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna cast in the
minus taxes. So it'd be like 1.6. And we'll both get 8. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. All right, what y'all need to do is to tell your friends. We need 29,000 of y'all watching this every episode. Actually, yeah, that's what it's gonna take because he's streaming a lot.
I got a thing, bro. Let's see.
But he hasn't really monetized everything. He's a cop. Yeah.
I want people. I'm gonna see if we can do this because nobody else has done this, and I'm gonna try.
All right, what is that?
I'm shout out to people. Just you take this, our cast, and you shoot to everybody you know, and you try to shoot to everybody they know. We want to see if people make these things happen, or is it some backdoor window industry thing that's, hey, I'm gonna make you famous, so this is what you got to do. But
Yeah.
you know, because just like because nobody said that about GameStop when GameStop was like it's gonna die, and all of a sudden people.
Yeah, but that was a manipulation of the market.
Okay, but I mean, I'm saying, but can you?
People can do shit. That's the thing. The people have the power to do all kinds of shit,
And so,
just like they're doing with the DSA right now, man. Like
this is what I'm challenging them to do: make us popular.
You know that, like, the weird thing is that
Push the button.
Piker's audience is like, you know that, like, for a while people talked about that, like, emasculated young man that just doesn't have, you know, much masculinity to him. He's not tough. He's not bold or whatever. Like, that's his audience. He took all those people that felt like that. It felt like, you know, sort of just gendered, to call it whatever, you know, those males that just felt beaten down and didn't have a place, but their home now is Hasan, and like they listen to him. They're very educated on what's going on politically, and like he sort of, he's like the daddy figure for that generation. It's really weird.
It's actually dope though.
Yeah, so it's cool to see that, like, that trend is being reversed, and you know those kids aren't dealing with that shit anymore. I don't feel bad. Like, you can see the progression though, right? You can see how, look at the millennials. Look, that was the beginning of the end for like the markets and housing and the minimum wage and everything. So 2007-ish, and then how many more recessions have we had since 2007? 3, I think. Yeah, and so like I just went and bought a gallon of milk for $6.89.
That's
$6 fucking $89.
I want to find out the cow's tit.
Yeah, it must be golden cow.
I'm trying to tell you, like, I know they're dirty and covered shit.
Yeah,
They get washed out.
yeah. I don't know, man, but that's fucking crazy. And I don't want to be like one of those old people said, oh, you know, when I was a kid, you could buy a tomato for a nickel. You know, I don't do that. Like, I mean, yeah, I kind of do, because when I was 16, that summer, which would have been 99, gas went down to 79 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
79 cents.
And that was dope, because like the last time we had seen it, it was in 97.
Yeah.
That's why I remember that, because 97.5 radio station was telling you, hey, we're buying your gas at the FINA, and it was 79 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
I mean, 97 cents a gallon. And we went, and I had 4 people.
And filling me gas thing for $8.75.
Actually, it was like, yeah.
And so I remember that summer, whenever I was filling up, I was like, you know, we can go, like, you know, we could go as far back in the day because cars aren't sufficient, but like I filled up my car, which was a Honda Accord, and I was just like, man, I could drive 3 states away.
Oh, yeah, you were winning.
You know what I mean? $8. I could go 3 states away.
Like me, Sean Hindenbrand, Sean Hindenbrand couldn't say anything. His car, when you crank it up, it took $10. 70 shipping.
Oh, shit.
So it's crank it up. Oh, they're going to find out. He talking about, y'all want to ride here or not?
That reminds me of my friend Adam Gay had this, I think it was a Chevy, this like Chevy S10 that was like on like, I don't know, 32s or something like that. These big ass, it was lifted and everything. It was crazy. He only had it for a short time, but like that thing got about 3 miles a gallon.
Yeah. Oh, that's Rosie.
Yeah. So
that's Rosie. That's mature. What'd you get a gallon? I mean, what'd you get a mile?
Negative gas. I have to put more gas.
So how much if I put $20 in there? I can go to school and back twice.
Yeah.
But it looked good.
Those was it day? Nah, I don't want to sound like an old guy, but I just do.
But you know, I mean,
I just do at this point.
We are. I mean, I feel like
40s is not old.
It's not anymore. Like 40 is the new 30.
And it really is. Like
Jay-Z
for
said.
everything, like, you know, because healthcare is that much better than it was 40 years ago. So people are living longer. Men, not as much as women, but
that's because we stupid shooting each other.
No, that's because they put us in early grade, man.
That's why I'm trying to have sex. I think that's why I should have.
They get everything taken care of, so we got less stress in the world.
Yeah, well, I ain't stressing if I'm busting them.
No, but it is stress that kills men early. Like, you know, it causes like all kinds of like high blood pressure and heart problems.
Instead, they need to bust more nuts.
Yeah, well, that too.
It's showing that we healthier when we bust.
If they were on my fucking flip, they'd be fine.
Yeah, me. Yeah, you're gonna die.
I'm gonna die early.
No, I'm not.
Because yeah, you are gonna die. You need some cardiovascular help.
I mean, I'm like, bro, like, but you know, that's one thing they don't tell you. When you get married, you know what I'm saying, married, and you're just trying to, If I stayed in Texas, I'd be all right. I got this bread. You know what I'm saying? The bread. Let me take you out. Up here, let me take you to the 7-Eleven and get your hot dog and a popcorn. Because if you go eat somewhere, it's $35.
Oh my God. So I've been talking to this girl, right?
Mhm.
And she seems pretty cool, and she's really attractive in my opinion. So
She got fat booty.
kind of really. That's not. It's really for her. It's more breast and legs, and really booty's fine, but it's not big. Right?
You gotta be in the booty though.
It's good enough. No, it's nice. It's nice enough. But but I've been dancing around the first date because I've been so broke, right? Like I can't afford it. I was just going on what you were saying, but like, so taking a woman out or a man or whoever for a date is like what? I'm gonna guess $80 for the meal, and then the activity, which is gonna probably be anywhere
Around
from
160.
50 to 200, somewhere in that range. So really, for a date, you gotta have like $300.
And if I've spent $300, this is no longer a date. Then I'm getting some tail.
But isn't that crazy? $300, dude, or just like
enjoy yourself,
just to have a date,
especially out here.
Yeah, with a meal and entertainment. Like that's like $300. That's like going on vacation nowadays. Yeah, when I was a kid, like $300 fucking US. We went on vacation. We went like down to fucking whatever it was, the town, with like fucking Six Flags Across America or whatever the fuck it is. Like a big ass Six Flags. And we'd stay at the hotel and eat junk food and whatever we wanted for 3 days, and then we go back home. $300.
See, that's fun.
Now I can barely fucking go to like In-N-Out with a girl.
It's like $300 just to go to a damn game up here.
Well, unless you go to Rockies game, which I'm smart. Well, they're done. No, it's not done because October. Oh shit! About the players about to start.
This gonna be the name maker.
I know. So
I like
they're done.
$12.
Oh, really? I paid 22.
You paid 22. Oh well, I did work for this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we took out them kids.
Yeah, I think GM or GA or whatever is it was $22.50 or something.
Yeah, all right, $22.50. Man, do you know how much a Rangers game costs?
Rangers? What Rangers?
Like Texas Rangers?
Oh shit! $80 for a grandstand.
You're a little bit there.
Really, $100 for grandstand?
Yeah. Oh, that's over. And just think the Astros.
Yeah, well, the Astros too.
Are they doing good?
Yeah.
Fucking Ball Arena to go to a basketball game. $124.
Yeah.
For super nosebleeds.
It gets those like baseball has more games, so the games are cheaper. You know what I mean? Like it goes down as the number of games you play. That's why basketball is like the second worst.
Huh? And then
football,
Rockies suck.
And the Rockies suck. Yeah. But back when they were in the when the running every year, I think the tickets were like $100 for.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Now they need to get people in the stadium.
But that people just go there to get drunk. Like they're fucking.
But that's the best part of fucking baseball. Live baseball is getting drunk.
I did not understand that until I did it.
I mean, I don't drink, and I haven't been drinking for 4 years.
Okay, so
it's over 4 years now. Because it was June 22.
If I drink 2 drinks, I'm drunk.
I'm sure I'd be drunk after 2 drinks too.
No, that was me every time. Really? Like I've never had a like that beer stands and all that. Bro,
when I was in high school, I got my fucking what do you call it, tolerance up to like I was like I'd have to drink a 12-pack where I felt it.
See, I'm never there, bro. Like a 12-pack, I'm going to the hospital.
That is funny
because I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah,
I like that though. Like my tolerance for anything is low, except for weed.
Yeah.
I smoke.
I like that. Like I don't drink anymore. Like drinking is a burden, man. Like waking up the next day, like especially in your late 30s, like. You get drunk the night before. You better have gotten drunk on a fucking Friday night or Saturday night. Because if it's fucking
Sunday, you going?
Well, you gotta go to work. Fucking
home.
Yeah,
drink a 30-pack a night,
dude. Yeah, but once you like do that enough, like you get used to it. Like,
okay.
And so like severe alcoholics don't even get hangovers. I mean, they stop drinking to get shakes, but they don't get hangovers.
So I'm not alcoholic. Like if I get drunk. And I get like shitty drunk.
Right? Yeah.
Worst thing I get is I have big runs in the morning.
Oh, that's just luck. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe your body's really good with metabolism or something.
Because I don't get headaches
processing that beer. I don't know. That's crazy.
But I will get drunk off a cold glass of water.
Oh, that's probably why. Because you're getting drunk so easily.
Yeah.
The amount of alcohol and other shit in your body's probably not as much as someone that just like drink 10 drinks that night.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
I be getting down. You know, so like that moonshine, you don't need a sip. I literally drank something that turned around and start the damn tractor. It literally started the tractor to pull the truck over.
Some good moonshine.
Yeah. I was like, this might not be safe. Man.
You dudes end up quality still.
Well,
start tractor.
You know what? You shouldn't drink either one. Anything that's combust, you should not drink that.
Any alcohol is gonna combust though.
I mean, 151.
I mean, it's like get fire.
Yeah, but
it's a good one from
anything that'll burn through something should not be drank. Corn liquor.
I mean, it's probably true.
Just gonna twist that corn.
Yeah,
and then follow a leaf and burn it. You don't need that.
Yeah, which is like fucking Coca-Cola, right? Like I think you could pour it on some metals that like eats them. Like you shouldn't be drinking that.
Coke turned a quarter green.
Yeah, patina is what that's called.
I want the original Coke. Like they came in your bitty can things that had the big seal top.
Yeah.
They were illegal.
Yeah, that had real cane sugar in it.
Yeah, they had real cane.
Oh, some cocaine.
Yeah, it was like small drugs, but still, it was still enough to get you addicted to drinking soda water.
Oh, I bet. I mean, give me another one. He's had 10 of those. What's going on? He's like, the corner. Fucking mouth. He had love over there.
Hey, I'll take a shot in the mouth for a Coke.
Seriously, I'll suck your dick for a Coke. What?
Well, see, me, I would make it. I would like telling my old women, hey, sit on my face for a Coke.
Jesus Christ.
Want to sit on my face for a Coke?
I mean, if that's the deal, I'm in.
Because you have women.
Yeah.
Who like just love
Yep.
being a goat.
Yep.
That's me. I like that. That's fun.
You know why? Well, it's always good to do what you're good at.
Yeah, Monica, she says you got to hit 7.
7.
You know what I'm saying? That you watch Friends. She was like 7. She was like 3.
That's the letters?
No.
They're talking about you have to do the. I know. You're talking about fucking eat mustard, right? So, like, did they, like, make letters around the letters on the thing? Yeah, okay.
She was like 3, 2.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I was like, skip 7. I'm going straight.
That was on Friends. If you're offended by that, then you're offended by a comedy in the 90s.
I'm telling you, because Friends is like everybody.
Yeah, that was like, even Christians were like, hey, you watch Friends?
Who didn't make themselves around so much?
I know. I always thought I was like fucking, what's his face?
I was Chandler.
Yeah.
I thought I was Joey.
I know. I didn't get over. Joey's dumb, so, like.
I was dumb.
Yeah.
That was smart one.
Yeah, so I had to be Chandler.
So that we were like Chandler and Joey.
Yeah. Never Ross, never Rich.
I wanted Phoebe so bad.
Dude, not me. She kind of looks like a horse. I didn't think she was.
I like her quirkiness.
Man, yeah. She was dumb.
And then Courtney, I like Courtney.
Yeah, no, Rachel's always it for me. And guess what? Chandler ends up with Rachel's one. Don't they end up together for sure? No, Monica. He ends up with Monica. Damn it.
Oh, Chandler?
Yeah.
I mean, with Monica, as they got older in the show, she started like,
well, she's hot.
She's a freak too.
She wasn't as hot as fucking,
Rachel was just,
what's her face?
even when they brought
she's still hot, and she's like 57 years old. She's like got a body that's tighter than I don't even know what. Like
the only thing I could say is
tighter
than realize it until now.
What?
Like that was just thing.
Oh yeah.
That's not cool.
It's not cool.
Yeah, like Rachel, when she turned around to the side, I was like, what?
See, I can look past that. For everything else in the fucking package is perfect. Like I can look past that. Yeah, that's all right.
Like I just gotta have a booty.
You
don't really have to have. I don't care too much about chicken. Like no chicks. You ain't got no chicks.
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
I just like sucking on them.
I actually just like from the front curve.
Yeah,
the overall curve. You know what I mean? Like if you got that, like you're fine.
But then that's false advertisement.
No, it's not.
Because you look at it
still have properly distributed.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. Well, yeah, I understand Jessica Rabbit, but like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I prefer it. I'm just saying that I'm okay with it. Like, I'll deal with it.
Oh, I mean, I'll deal with it.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Because you can get.
I definitely don't prefer it.
Like, it's like
round booty that like just bounces. It's got the right amount of fat in it. And just like come off backward. With the porno talk.
I mean, yeah, but everybody, they got the thing.
Yeah.
Some dudes are going to have those big old chickens. There you go. Nah, man.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, breasts are cool, like, and if they're big, cool, but like, whatever.
That's just in the way for me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say no. You know,
I'm never
going to say no.
You know what? I wouldn't favor fake.
Huh?
I wouldn't favor
fake. Yeah, fake
those
turn me off. Like, they're like angry.
Yeah.
You got some angry breasts.
Yeah, like, hey, why they look like that? Their nipple like, angry man. I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, just be good with yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you cannot be happy with your outer body, then how you expect somebody else to be? It's like, I'm gonna get you sucker. Have you ever seen I'm gonna get you sucker?
Shit, yeah, but I can't remember the fucking movie.
So the only part I think you do remember, and I love it, is the lady start popping off her hair and popped off her butt and her eyes, and she had
yeah, that's right.
she was hopping. You know, I'm like, he probably would have still hit it if she would have just told him she looked like that, because he been gone. I like right here. I learned real quick. The nice stuff is usually the worst.
The what?
Some of them beautiful ass are usually the worst.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yep.
I have been trying and failing at meeting women online. So
There you go.
I'm trying to. Wow, look at that! It's fucking tight.
Go to church.
Not only, well, maybe cannabis church. Yes, certainly not going to the church of religion. But anyway, like the problem for me is like, and this is like, take note if you're gonna be in this position. But so I've been looking everywhere from like Reddit to Time A, which is like a LGBTQ place for all genders. Anyway,
Okay.
but and then everything in between. And what I've found is like, unless you're like you got like Hinge or Bumble or something, you're paying full price for like the what, you can't, even if you're doing that, like it's hard to find, first of all, real women, and then if it is a real woman, then they're either a scammer or a sex worker. You know, like, oh, I charge like, okay, well, I was just gonna see if you want to talk, but like, you know, I guess I'm paying for pussy now, and I'm not really doing that. But
I'm not.
Yeah, well, I don't pay for it. I have a strict no pay for pussy policy. Wow, sorry, hey guys, hey audience, that was weird.
But you can get it for free.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, if I had to pay for it, first of all, it makes it like cheapens the experience. First of all, I feel, and also like, no, I'm not gonna pay you for that. Like, why is your shit more important than mine? Why is yours? You know, I know it is like in society that the B is just more valuable than the D.
I'll do it myself and pay myself. You might, it's because I'm gonna pay you $50 for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. No, I'm gonna do it myself and look at you on a picture and then put the money back in my pocket. I just made a profit.
I feel like that for me. That's like rock bottom. Like if I had to do that, like it'd be like, oh my god, that's where I am. Like because they're, yeah, like mostly men that visit prostitutes are less attractive, and you know that kind of shit. Like they have to, if they want to have congress with a woman. Some men that do it just are addicted to that sort of whatever it is, and some men that do it, you know, they're I don't know, they just do it once in a while or whatever. It's their thing. I don't know.
I'm like, it's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it is what it is. You gotta tell them how to do it. If they found life's fucked up, like you have the greatest person beside you in the world, but the only thing that you need to keep you right is
there's that too. I was thinking about single men, but yeah, there's that. Married men too visiting prostitutes. Yeah,
because if you think about it, probably look at it. I guarantee you.
Here's the thing: is like, what do women expect from them? Like, so we get like, I'll call it unnaturally horny more often than they do. Like, just it's a fact. Like in general, men are just hornier. It's also true that women are less receptive to sex on average than a man. So you have a bunch of horny men and their wives won't fuck them. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Won't fuck up as much as the men want.
Yeah.
And so like we're just expected to walk around frustrated. You know, that's where men get angry. You know, like
that's not I don't do.
Yeah, that's where a lot of our frustration and anger and toxic masculinity comes from.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, and there's like places where like people want to like they've done it recently, outlaw pornography and shit.
Yeah,
it's like the dumbest thing you can do. It makes a whole fucking population of men just especially repressed and frustrated. Like that, like, crime's gonna go up. Period. And they've done those studies and crime goes up.
Yeah, I mean
when men are frustrated, it's like the thing goes up.
There, now the frustrated, let's see, got the heat coming down here. People are getting
hurts heat too.
Like,
I was surprised we've had relatively little crime. I mean, you know, no major crime here in the city and stuff. So
well,
there's been a couple of things, but I think that
there's nothing major.
Yeah,
but it's been
nothing ever here. Holy shit!
I mean, it really has been unusually
hot basement for months, for a month, 2 months.
Bro, I'm telling you, like I'm in the house, like, oh my god, kill me now.
Yeah, I can't even go outside. It's so hot.
In Denver, they don't freaking build houses with AC.
Yeah, they don't have AC in the fucking houses here, so like, it's fucking hot, bro.
You want a swamp cooler? Hell no. My grandfather had a swamp cooler.
Yeah. Why would you?
Why am I going backwards?
Yeah, I know. Like seriously, what is this? The '60s? What's going on here?
I'm like, bro, now I need to have a run a line to the water hose so it'll put water in there still, and like, do we have to go buy ice at the stove? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. You're gonna give me something that's gonna cut off. They got air conditioning units now that's only this. It's the size of like 2 speakers. We looked at one and there was. I was like, bro, that's the size.
Like $200 legit?
Hell no, it was like 6,000.
Wait, what?
AC, like
Was
it's
it like
a regular, like an outside AC,
for $6,000?
but it's not. You know how they used to be huge?
Yeah.
They are small.
Is this for central air then? Or is it like to push it all? Oh, okay.
And it sits in.
They're just smaller.
It sits on the wall. No, it just sits on your fucking wall of your house, and it looks like a fucking backpack.
That's crazy.
It's. I was like, bro, hold on. What am I paying for? But when they showed you the fact, this motherfucker.
Yeah, but still $6,000 is stupid.
It's 10 for one to sit outside.
Just wait till the socialists fucking take over. It's fine.
Give us some shit.
They're gonna money out of politics, more money in your pockets. That's outside you.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it. The more money people have, the more they spend, which keeps the economy good.
I know.
Why would you want to like take?
Why do rich people like other than just pure greed? Why do they try to like pull this like trickle down economic shit, which clearly doesn't work, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so ridiculous. Like more money needs to go into the middle class and impoverished class. Like you said, more spending and more excitement in the economy and do better.
Why wouldn't they think about that? Okay, because think about it. When do they make a lot of money? During February and April.
I don't know when that is.
Like, I mean, because that's when people like lower middle class and they're broke. Like me. That's when we spend money because we get income tax. So I get,
what I'm saying, like pre-Christmas is probably.
We call it Black Christmas. Because you get what you need during Christmas, and then you get what you want
during tax season.
Yeah, because taxes, they be like, "Mama, where you want to go? Shoot, I need this $300."
No, that's about. Even though I was a kid, my mom, if she was getting fat checks, she wasn't telling me, and she was probably spending on me, bro. Well, but no, I've never experienced the big tax return because my whole life I've been the guy that has to. I pay. As a percentage, I pay more in taxes. I'm in that bracket that pays more in taxes than anyone else.
Yeah. So. You like my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry to my I always say
it sucks. To watch like the number that like I make and then to look at the number I bring home, I'm like, fuck. And the other part is fucking healthcare. That's the biggest expense too. And fucking
such a scam. Fucking
Abdul El Sayed, you guys check him out. Like he's rewritten Bernie's plan. So Bernie had a plan. They put it into effect in Vermont because he was the governor. I think he was the governor there for a while. Or I know he's been the senator for there forever. But anyway, no, maybe he's the mayor of Burlington.
Bernie is the man.
But anyway, it didn't do as well as anyone would hope. But he's redone the whole thing. He wrote a book. El Sayed wrote a book on welfare for our Medicare for all. So that's his plan. It's to, really stop aid to fucking Israel, stop the war. That's, I think, what do they say? Like the war is costing us like $5 billion a day. Yeah, it's fucking insane. And then the tens of billions we're giving to Israel, stop that. And just with that money alone, and not even all of it, like we can provide. We take Medicare as it is. We just expand it. We just give it to more people, reduce the restrictions and everything. Say you're going to cover. They want to cover everyone, so like 100% covered. See what that's going to cost. They've run the numbers, but there's he wrote a book on it. So if you're interested in the whole plan, there you go. It's not going to be the same as like Obamacare. It's not structured the same whatsoever. Unfortunately, the Affordable Care Act, like it created those exchanges, which has been a nightmare. But anyway, so he just wants to take the existing structure of Medicare, the institutional Medicare, and just expand it to all people. And that way, it's weird how the government does a pretty good job of keeping prices low when it's Medicare, But for the prices that we pay through private insurance are insane. They do not regulate that. They get what they want. Yeah,
$570 some for some medicine.
I saw like a little bit of mine. I went to get a couple of X-rays on my hip that one time. And it was like $2,600.
Oh man,
$2,600 for like 2 pictures on my left hip. And like, I mean, I only had to pay like $25.
Yeah, but
Well, that's what they're charging the insurance companies, and then they wonder why the insurance companies have these premiums that are the real. Yeah.
I got it because when I got my tendons put back on my shoulder, oh man, that number I was like, oh yeah, I've never seen that number since my son was in the hospital, and that was when I saw that number, I tripped. I said 300,000 for what? Well, they did save his life because he was legit.
Still, it might be worth 300,000. It doesn't mean you should pay this thing, you know.
Right, but that's the thing. I was like, I can't pay this.
Yeah.
Like, no, you put on payments, whatever.
On payments, that's a house, bitch.
Yeah, especially a nice house in Texas.
Yeah, that's a nice house.
Somebody paid it off. We got a bill, and the bill was like paid in full.
That's crazy.
We still have that letter.
That is cool. I mean, some probably liberal, wealthy person decided to do that or whatever.
Let's just save us a nigger. Thank you, sir.
Probably a white guy or a woman, and they probably had way too much money.
Yeah,
and
they need some tax write-off.
They need a tax write-off, and they care a little bit about black people.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I
mean, as long as we're in this system and there's people like that, we might as well want those.
I'm going to use it
rather than the other ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The Sig Heil version.
Power. Yeah, that's what.
Oh man, it's getting crazy out there.
It is, and that's the thing. We need to it brings back to the whole social media thing. As a platform of our age, we have been through the good and the bad on that sides. You know what I'm saying?
It started with Facebook. Start that. Everyone had a wall.
Yeah, we need to start getting it.
Yeah, and then the second one was what's the other one that they bought out and sucked and
who sucked what?
No, MySpace.
Oh yeah, MySpace. Oh my god,
remember that one? It was pretty cool.
I thought MySpace.
They were the first I was to. They had you could do an artist page. So if you were a musician or an artist or whatever, you could do a page just for that. And it was really cool because at the time I was uploading on music. Now I've gone back and looked for that music because I lost it. They took down all of it.
Some they bought that out and was like,
Well, it's like all that data is on a bunch of servers and like it's not filed and everything. You can't really access it. It sucks. I went to a whole down a rabbit hole one time researching like how I could get my music back and fucked is what I am. Fucked. But that's okay. I got 2 files from everything before 2020. I got 2 files. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But that's because the last set of or the last thing that had all my music and everything on it was this laptop that I brought into the relationship with Seema when I first got with her, and we had a party, and somehow the old OE like fucking bottle fell over on it, just fried it. Yeah, I was very irresponsible. That was I was 25, 26. So.
Okay, so yeah, things like that.
Things like that happen.
I done lost my whole life over twice, at least twice. Lost everything I had, then got back. Started, got better. Found some of the old stuff, got it back, and then lost all this stuff again. Started over.
Well, fuck, I started over at 41.
Fucking suck.
And then lost everything again because of illness, going out of work last year and everything. Oh my god,
it sucks.
That sucks. They ruined my credit. That was fucking negligence.
My
man.
credit.
I kind of want to sue that company. Like, the reason why I defaulted on a bunch of stuff. The reason why it cost me thousands of dollars because of late charges and that and the other. And
now, what's gonna make y'all laugh is I have the same problem with that same company now. At least over a couple of thousand. And so, it's sad because when you call to try to get help, like you're talking to people who are not in your.
No, they're not there to help you. They're there to keep you calm and come best, to try to get you not to cuss. And if you do cuss, they can fucking hang up on you. So.
Yeah, I still be getting, motherfucker, did you listen to me? Sad. But I'm saying,
shut up, Thomas.
Yeah,
I know you need it, Thomas.
How did you go from 751 to like 6, like overnight? That
I mean, I know how to do it, but I don't know that you did that. Like, I can tell you.
I'm telling and then you tell me, oh no, you spent this money. No, I didn't. I know me. What would you just talk about? Income tax? Yeah. So see, I know I didn't because when income tax comes, you got to buy the kids stuff.
Yep.
See, I've been broke my whole life.
Same.
So I know when I'm missing money. But when I do get it back, it's gonna be more than what they took.
I've made over $100,000 for 7 years. 7 years, and before that though, I was making like 80. for the previous 5 before that. So, and then before that, I was making 40. Like I've stepped up every way I've gone. But anyway, yeah, I've made. First of all, I made another man $1.6 million over the course of 3 years, because I came up with a pricing strategy, and then we implemented it, and like, yeah, I made a rule. I tracked every dollar because I wanted to know when I made my first million. Um, yeah, I didn't get shit for that. I got fired because the guy that bought the agency that I worked at for 7 years sucked. I hated him, and I just like got to a point where I couldn't get myself to go into the office, and he fired me. I could have sued him. I could have gone to the whatever it is, the fucking working with disabilities, whatever it is, agency. And yeah, they would have fucking got me lawyers and everything because he fired me knowing full well what was going on, and it was mental health. And anyway, the company before that did the same thing. So I got fired twice in a row. Both times when some mental health thing popped up. And then yeah, but not going down that road. Forgot what I was talking about.
But you always go back and hit them with that shit.
I ain't worried about it. Like fucking, first of all, that agency didn't quite like fold up and declare bankruptcy, but they now have like 6 people. There was like 38 people when I was there, and like I had the whole department. They pretty much lost everything because of that guy. So, and everyone knew at the time too. Like I had the previous owners who were still working there as principals of the agency. I don't both like apologize to me. Like, I'm sorry this happened. This is messed up. Like, they were awesome, but they did sell the agency like they promised they wouldn't. And so there's a little bit of blood on their hands too. But
yeah, definitely.
And then the fucking job I had after that, I got fired from 3 jobs in a row. And the job after that I had was a Dish Network, and I got fired because my very rude, very mean, very backwards boss, who was a lesbian, I just want to put that in there. She hated the fuck out of me for no reason, and she once saw me hitting my it was what it was called, the original ones of those black sticks.
The damn
Fuck, whatever they go. Yeah, I know, right? Whatever they go.
My son was on it.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember like what the fuck they're called. But anyways, the e-cigarette basically. No, that's
because the part was split off and made the THC.
Yeah, but it's, I don't even know. I was on those for 4 years. But anyway, so that I got off of cigarettes, I was on those, and fucking she gets stressful, especially in advertising at that level. And she like had this other girl that worked with me follow me around. She was following me around for weeks. And then one time I was in a conference room by myself, and I was sitting there on a phone call, and I must have fucking out of habit just put it in my mouth, and she told on me, and I got fired. It was the fucking craziest, stupid shit I ever heard. Like, okay, because there was a strong, whatever, no smoking policy on the campus, and even though all the Indian engineers would just walk out to the parking lot and they'd sit and smoke, like no one said shit to them. Whatever, I was at a conference there, so yeah, so I got fired from 3 jobs in the course of 7, 9, 10.5 years. I had 3 jobs, and I got fired from all of them. Oh, shit. But each time I was like, I did good at the company, make more money, and then I got fired. You just hide that from your the next employer. You just lie to them. Listen, I'm sorry. Even in my profession at my level, they don't fucking call people really. They might call your references. So make sure you get good references, but they're gonna call your ex-boss. Most of the time, people are interviewing like they still have a job, and I just act like I still have that job. Like, yeah, I'd prefer you not reach out to my boss. I mean, interviewing and stuff. Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, hey, we would never call that motherfucker. Yeah. Well, see, with me, they can call him because I'm cool. Like, I like the job.
I've been scared for a decade about it. But then there was fucking COVID. I lost 4 jobs during COVID, all because of, well, no. One of them I got, I kind of got fired within like 12 days. That's a whole other story. But the rest of them were like contract jobs. Like one of them was for SeaWorld Parks. Okay. I was doing everything for them. Yeah, but then, fucking June of 2020, they had to close all their, so I got lost that contract. So I got laid off again. So I got laid off like 4 times in a row. And then in 2023, the last job I had before I came back to Denver, I was working for this agency, and they hired me because they brought on this Cece's Pizza. Do you know what that is? Yeah. Yep. And then we lost this other big client. They're like, well, we brought you on for Cece's, but like we got to move that team over there because like we just lost, I think it was Home Depot. Yeah, they lost a couple of big clients while I was there. It wasn't anything to do with me, but anyway, so they had to lay me off at the end of 2023. And they were awesome. They paid for my insurance for 3 months and all this shit. They knew that I was struggling with something. They know what it was. I was struggling with something. It was the divorce and everything, but also using drugs at the time, which really is irrelevant, but whatever. Because that wasn't making me sad.
It's not your coping.
Yeah. I was just trying to, be active. Whatever.
Hey, I was active. Active. I'm gonna be active.
You see me, I was never that active.
You get a divorce. Like, divorce me for what?
All right.
Like,
what did I do?
I know. I asked my dad. You say you got a divorce. You ask for it. You tell me. Go name a woman who, dude, doesn't go to bars, doesn't go to strip clubs, sits at the house, plays a video game, but he works 2 jobs and gives you this
and then all the shit all the cleaning and other stuff you do.
I got
meal prep. I mean,
I do that. I like it.
You take care of, like, you're the mama bear over there when it comes to shit.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, yeah, she has no fucking reason. Except for whatever they added that irreconcilable differences bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do is, as a person in the marriage, you just go, irreconcilable differences, I'm done. I'm out. Like, it used to be you couldn't do that shit.
And see, I'm like,
you'd have to have a good reason.
Like, see, now I die, but my kids are not statistics. Their dad was there their whole life, through school, raised them till they were or born. I mean, old enough to get out of the house. Guess what? Now I'm good. Yeah, but my thing is like I don't know. It's really reaching just like women in general. Not I'm saying this, ladies, because sometimes you might have these good men out there, man. Tell me, bro, don't be running them off. Women make good men bad because then you don't learn to trust anymore. You're like, wow, okay, because I don't, and I'm married for 28 years or 22. I don't trust nothing. If you got them, you can do what you want.
I mean, I was just thinking about the things I was saying. Not really, super relevant to what you just said, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there should be some sort of mandate or rule that, like, wait a second, you've been married for 15? No. You need to calm down. Y'all need to do this and that. You know what I mean? Like, and then if all that don't work out, fucking whatever. Like, obviously the person gets out, but like, you don't just like get to walk away from that. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up.
Yeah,
it's like a contract that it's like marriage, just any other contracts, and it's just weird that that's the only one where you can just go, no, I'm done. I don't like something they're doing.
That's why, like, less kids are doing it. Less kids are getting married. That relationships are not serious relationships.
But yeah,
which a lot of stuff on there. But when I was growing up, that's what you saw. You saw, papas and mamas and dads.
Yeah, people in the 80s that have been together for 60 years. Like, that's how until my grandfather died, that's how they were. My grandmother never even remarried or dated or nothing. Like, and he's been dead for 30 years.
Oh man,
yeah. So she's an old school kind of lady, but I don't know.
Yeah, grandmas are like 27.
I don't know. I just thought like I guess my whole view of love and life and everything was just like, you found one person, you found your person, and then like you're a team. Y'all, like now y'all gotta figure that together forever, until you die or whatever. And that's not how things are.
That's how it should be.
That's not how things are.
Because then people, but you know what though? You know why? Because people change. Some people like sometimes or you start seeing a real person. Like,
it's really weird how in our fucking vernacular we have people change. At the same time, there's other people saying people never change. How can you say both those things?
They can't both be
true.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
I've heard that.
Which one? Can people change or are they fucking not changing? Tell me which one it is.
And it's people can change if it's them. People can change. Okay.
That don't even make
you
sense.
Can't change though. What?
Change if it's them.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Like, so I'm like, we're sitting there like, saying, hey man, you do this and do that. Man, people change. I can, and I was like, yeah.
No, I believe people change. That's the actual solution to the problem. Yeah.
But then when it comes, it's like, well, you tell me you're doing this, you're doing that. It's like, well, I can't change that. But yeah, you just said people can change, but now you're saying you can't change. Like,
well, you can't change everything. Some things you can't change.
If you got a bad attitude, you can change your attitude.
Yeah.
For sure. If you
only have 1 foot, really, you can't do much about it. I mean, you get the prosthetic, but then after that, you can't really do much about 2 feet.
Yeah, you can be like, ding, ding.
Yep. But I'm just saying, some things you can't control, man.
I mean, you only control what you control, and that's why you like kind of have to blow some things off. because I control what I control, but I can't control the way you can control the way you're treated.
Yeah, you can. The way you're treated.
Yeah, I mean, you
You can't control other people's thing.
No, people
The way
can't control anything.
depends on other
But
people.
okay, let me correct that. Would you can control how you accept?
There you go. For sure.
Yeah,
For fucking sure.
yeah, you can definitely control that.
Like what you're accepting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, I'll let you take it. And if I let you do it, it's for a reason.
It's like it's on you too, you know. Like
Yeah.
I feel you.
I
feel you.
because you should have like more. Like I got more. Respect.
Some things I don't disagree with conservatives on everything. Like I do believe in like personal responsibility to some extent. Like, but not like they do, not in the same way. But there are some aspects of life where like if you're an asshole kind of person, you got a bad attitude, you just always grumpy, like maybe some mental stuff's going on there. Get that looked at. But for the most part, like you don't have to live that way, and that's on you. Like you can change yourself. But when it comes to mental health,
That's true.
like someone who is chronically depressed, they can't just make themselves not depressed, and it's even hard for them to make the doctor's appointments to like get the medicine and shit. So they need help. That's something my ex-wife did not understand. She thought that she said something to me one time was, "You're the only person that can help you." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have mental illnesses. Like, I need doctors. I need a whole fucking support.
Well, and that was and the thing is that I don't know if I don't know.
Yeah,
because to view
the worst thing you do is tell a mentally ill person that like it's their responsibility. Like, I couldn't believe she sounded so much like a fucking Republican. Like.
Wait, what?
Republicans, they're all about personal responsibility. They're like, oh, if you have a shit job and everything, it's on you, and you got to do this and that and the other. If you're not educated, that's your fault. Just pretty much they say that like any misstep in life, it's on you. You should have done better. Kind of that attitude.
Yeah,
that's how they justify rich people and poor people. Because they're like, well, the rich people, the people that have all the money, man, they did it themselves. No, they didn't. First of all,
that's grandpa
start that. If you like Elon Musk. Did he do all the work? No,
he did none of it.
He did almost none of it. He helped someone program PayPal, so they programmed it together. They sold it, and he became a fucking whatever millionaire, many times over. And then he just bought other companies that were already fucking doing shit. Those people continued to do the real work. Like, fuck, does this man deserve $1 trillion? He's a trillionaire.
A trillion.
It's fucking insane.
Trillion. Like he washes his ass with $1 million.
Fucking washes his ass. Fuck. He like drops like so there's this thing where they talk about like the value of $1 and value of change and stuff, and they say like depending on the person, stopping and picking up a quarter is not even worth it, right? So like even if Elon like saw $2-3 million on the ground, it's not worth his time to stop and pick that up. That's not enough money for him.
And see me,
yeah, for us that would be life-changing money. For him, it's not even worth his time to bend over and pick it up. He's gonna make more money not doing that.
Yeah,
that's the crazy part. With $1 trillion, yeah.
I'm white.
It's like nothing to do with him being white. It's something to do with him being evil and he's South African. First of all, I remember him. He's a racist. He grew up during apartheid, fucking South Africa.
He's very much.
And he's kind of a Nazi a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna call him full out because I don't have all. Yeah, that too. I don't have all the information about him being Nazi. There was a bunch of that stuff that he did, and Sig Heil did one event, and then he claimed it was some other stupid shit. But whatever. But he's a racist. Yeah, he's a fucking racist. And a bad father. He disowned his trans daughter, and he gave him all of his kids stupid ass names too because he's fucking weird. Yeah, seriously, XR17. Look by XR17. Whatever the fuck his name is.
I'm not a bot. But my dad name.
I want to attack helicopter.
Yeah. And you know what? That is so crazy because that is what I'm going to give him on his 25th birthday. It's an attack helicopter and a McDonald's suit, which is crazy because he did end up working at McDonald's for a little bit.
Who?
Cameron.
Oh no shit.
As he said, he said that's the one who said as attack helicopter. Bison said he went to work at McDonald's.
He wanted to work at
McDonald's? He said, when I grow up, I want to be a manager at McDonald's. I was like, what?
I didn't work the fries.
Yeah, I'm both.
Because like the managers at fucking, fast food places at that level, y'all don't get paid enough. And y'all deal with so much shit because like you're dealing with, employees that are like the least employable. You work at McDonald's is because you don't have skills to get out of that. You know what I mean? So if you're working as a fry cook, you're probably not that responsible. You got to worry about people not calling in or coming in. All that shit. You don't have to worry about that at like white collar jobs. Oh shit, someone didn't come in today. They call it and they have sick days. That's different, and
yeah, and that's why
salary job.
I mean, yeah.
It's pretty much anytime you're working.
Well, I guess
anytime you're working an hourly wage, they kind of fuck you. Because as soon as you get that fucking salary, bro, like then they owe you a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I've never joined the job except for one burger. Yep, Whataburger. 5 years I went to Whataburger. I got a salary. After that, I was like, yeah, every job I took, but I was management.
But the thing about salary jobs, for me at least, is like it's made me in my early career, I was working like 60 hours a week, busting my ass, but like the last 6 years or so, I've kind of been like, they only pay me this much. Like, why would I go above and beyond? Because I'm not getting extra for that, like at all.
That's my problem.
We weren't even getting bonuses my last 2 years of that job. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. I'm one of those. Like, bro, why are you working so hard? They don't pay you to do all of that. But yeah, but I got to get it done. Why? That's what I do. And like that. And then I see that now that it doesn't pay off always.
No, like that. Why give your loyalty and hard work to a corporation that doesn't appreciate it? You know what I mean? Do the job, do it where it pass, but like don't give extra, like unless you're in a position where like you're gonna get more from that,
Hey, that happened to me at Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. Once you get a match, you make bread.
Yeah,
once you get to with brand. So I was like, and where I lived at, that was life changing because I'm going to a 7-8 bedroom house. If I can afford it.
See, I never worked in my hometown. I never had one of these good jobs in my hometown, so I never had to see what.
Well, I didn't work in my hometown.
Well, even near it, I never had to see what a good paycheck does.
Oh,
I got to see that. Yeah. I was in New York and then Colorado and fucking.
Okay, so like, I went with
constantly up. Yeah, so I made good money, but it was like not really because everything's expensive.
Yeah, but if you like back at hometown, oh yeah, bro, you never.
Yeah, no, like I guess I did for 6 months. So I went back home. I got a house immediately, got a car immediately.
Yeah, because and
I was like sending $1,600 a month back to her, and then fucking going into debt. That's another thing. She was demanding I sent all this money home, and then I was going into credit card debt because of that. Like I put sales tax on my car on my credit card, and like that was $3,000. Like that money I had, but I sent it to her. It's just fucked up how much like I don't know. This alimony thing is bullshit.
Because yeah, it is. I mean, I'm gonna say that too. And that's Sherry.
I mean, so
you know what you did. You know what you put in.
Yeah. And then on top of everything is I gave her $1 million worth of go. We didn't have anything like nice. Like we bought like $20,000 worth of furniture one time in the house that I thought we were gonna buy and stay in New York, but nope. Anyway, that's not me bitching today about that shit.
New York sucks.
That's all right. No, it sucks.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks.
I mean, it's nice, but yeah, it's not. Yeah,
when it's warm in the summer, you go upstate. It's beautiful.
You go fuck out of here.
You go camping and shit. Get away from the city, like fucking, it's nice. But
go to McGregor, bro. Stanley. Somebody
get shot down there, man. I have to open my mouth to the wrong person.
Hey, say what's up,
oh. Not like that. I just be like, "Oh, fuck, chump." They'd be like, "What'd you say?" Yeah.
What'd you say about?
I think it's time for you to turn around and go home, boy.
I mean, I'm for real.
I'm already there, buddy.
But you'd be surprised. You see people sitting at the at like at the store drinking their coffee with old men. One of them have a Kamala hat on, one of them have a Trump hat on. They be sitting together drinking.
That's true, but you never know what's gonna upset somebody. Like maybe I say something pro-trans, or I don't know, or something like that.
My sister's one of those.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, well." I don't know. I know what it could be. There's so many different
series of queers.
But I will tell you this: that it looks like, from everything Hasan is saying and all the polls that I've seen him cite, even people in McGregor, Texas, are tired of Trump's ass, tired of the bullshit, tired of where we are, the economy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So like people are. He's got a 30% approval rating, bro. 30%. That's fucking super bad. Usually presidents carry around a normal president carry around a 45% approval rating. If there's something going on and he did something real well, usually like 60, like at the highest.
Yeah.
Maybe during war some of them got up to 80, 90. Like during World War II, like FDR had a 90% approval rating. Because he's FDR and like we fucking listen to him. But anyway, so 30%, fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, like they was like, we're gonna do something because he's gonna turn Texas blue.
Whenever I think that's already happening.
I mean,
He's fucked up, and then people are just flocking to Austin because they're leaving California. All these Californians are leaving and going to Austin, like by the tens of thousands.
so they're gonna have to get that law changed.
Well, I mean, fucking yeah. So like you have all these liberals that are just flocking to Texas. It's gonna be. I bet 10 years from now, you're not even gonna recognize Texas. It's gonna be full of fucking Starbucks and white people.
It's already like that. No, he's out.
Not to the extent like Washington or Seattle is though. It's gonna look like Seattle's what I'm saying.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't want that. As you were.
That's how I know it's not like that though. You know what I'm saying? I think it feel like it's pretty bad. Well, how you doing, darling? Hey, you guys should. Y'all don't sit over here in the bag. Over there, thank you so much.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, I was like, you know, I'm from here. Thank you, and just get my lemon tea. Thank you very much.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's all right. You know, it's like that Cracker Barrel.
But it's just what's happening in U.S. politics right now, at least from the polling, what's going on. So looking at like what American voters want and how they're acting and what they're saying is that like even Republicans, like even staunch Republicans are saying that they're just tired of the status quo. They're tired of electing officials who do not improve the economy. They say they're going to, but they don't. You know, things like that. Like people that say, you know, like Trump was like, we're getting out all these wars, and then he fucking starts this kind of shit. And also the Israel issue. Like people are just like, oh yeah, why are we sending tens of billions of dollars over there all the time? Like, you know, people are going, well, let's not do that because it sucks here. You know, why don't we just save some money and take care of our people, which is what you should be doing, which is what a democratic country would do. But no,
because he went to that big shoes.
The fucking weird thing is that you have to get into communism almost before it makes sense to be sending that much money out. You know, where you, like you're sending it because like we make extra, we're sending out to help the rest of the world. That's communism. Like that's the kind of fucking behavior. It doesn't make sense for us to give this much of our money away to protect, especially Israel, who's committing genocide at the moment. Like, so like it just doesn't make sense. Like I know I'm white, but I don't like seeing dead brown babies. Like it's fucking stupid that they have to do that. Like and little girls in Iran, and you know, like I'm just saying, like I do care about non-white people. Definitely to the extent like it's not cool to throw bombs and rockets at them. I don't know. It seems reasonable.
Because I feel like after a while they're gonna get tired. They're gonna do that back.
No, that's what they did. So then you hear about December 7th, the like Hamas fucking attacked Israel and killed a lot of people. Not a lot of civilians, but like you know got some headway and getting rid of some of Israel's like reinforcements along the Gaza Strip. And, you know, fucking it was bad. They did do some really shitty things that broke international law, and but the idea is, I'm not saying Israel deserved it, but it's blowback. Like if you mistreat your neighbors like that for so many years, you're going to cause, you know, radicalism in the area, and you're going to cause people to retaliate. You know, like just it's going to happen.
Berlin.
Yeah, I mean it's just like, you know, I'm not championing Hasan's. You think Hasan's in trouble right now because in 2019 he said, you know, America deserves 9/11. What he meant was he was talking about the concept of blowback, right? So like basically we radicalized everyone in the Middle East because we kept fucking with them for fucking 30 years and, you know, blowing them up and, you know, leave them alone. They build so we blow them up again. He's just like, you know, what he meant was like, you know, America really brought that on themselves, you know, because of their behavior in the Middle East. So yeah, and it's not a controversial idea and everyone believes it, and it's a fact actually. But because he was angry on camera and he said what he said, the words he said,
in the way and who he is.
Yeah, well, he wasn't anyone at that time really.
I mean, but now.
Yeah, but now because they're bringing that out. They're bringing it out to try to get the candidates to discredit him so they get the other candidates away from him because they know how fucking powerful he is. They're trying to cancel him, which is funny because it's the Republicans, the conservatives that cried about cancel culture for all those years. You know, we're gonna get rid of this cancel culture, and now they're trying to cancel fucking liberals. They're all hypocrites. They're all liars.
It's good for you.
I don't know one good conservative or Republican, and that's because when you have that moniker, when you self-identify that way, you believe in some of the shit they believe in, and that shit's fucked up. Most of it is. So, like, you know, before last year or so, I think it was like 75% of Americans were pro-Israel and pro, you know, whatever. And then it's been the fact that like this genocide's been on camera, you know, and like people are talking about it. And now Americans are like, I don't want to do that anymore, you know. So at the time, Republicans all believed, you know, even though they were committing genocide, even though they were doing the same shit, like. So I'm just saying, I'm bitching because Republicans they're a different kind. I don't know. They're a different kind, and you know, republicanism and then conservatism is not inextricably tied to fucking capitalism. You know, it sort of ended up that way, like because I think conservatives believe more in personal responsibility and all that shit, and then like capitalism is like a contest, right? Basically, markets are a contest. You build the best product, you win all the money, right? That's it. It's a contest. So
at the end of the day, it's money, enough money for everybody.
That's what I was saying. Look, I'm gonna turn Luther into communist by the time this podcast is over.
I mean,
don't worry about it.
No,
I think you secretly already is one. Yeah, I think you're secretly already one because you say things and I'm like, yeah, you disagree with me on like policy things and things at a higher level, but like when we talk about like what's fair to give to people and shit, you're a communist.
Because I feel like no, you know, like I feel like, you know, people should have, like everybody should have interest. We should have universal health care because it's so much. Because I know how much we put into like these private insurance, like $2,000 a month is crazy. That's more than 3 car payments.
Yeah, and usually the employer eats most of that cost, and it's weird. We're the only country I think in the world that has fucking healthcare tied to your job. It only makes sense, you know. And then so like, if we had universal healthcare, we had Medicare for all, then that would take that off of the company, that cost, and they could fucking give it to the fucking employee, or you know, they won't give it all to them, but like hopefully they'll you know, they'll be able to spend more on the employees, raise wages and shit.
I mean, that's really all that people are saying. Like, we're not saying go broke, you know, behind, you know, trying to help everybody else. I say, but like, you know where to get to because you have an account. It'll tell you where to get to. Right? Hey, so when you get to the, well, I can give you that much, and I guarantee you, with these trillionaire billionaires, that's like that ain't even 5-10% of their money,
bro. I don't know how we're gonna fix this, but the problem is with them is that wealthy people like Elon Musk never touch their account. They never touch their money.
Yeah,
they get dividends. So the interest that's made off of their fucking pile of money, and that's not income, so they don't get taxed on it. They get there's different taxes, much lower rate.
Yeah,
and so we need to redo our tax code so that is income, and so they can tax that money at a like my rate. You know what I mean? We did that, we would fucking solve everything in America. I mean, just that would solve everything in America.
And that's what I'm saying about, like, I feel like that you're gonna tax at my rate at their money. Oh yeah, it's gonna eat.
Well, not even that, not their money, just the fucking dividends. Like they pay 7-8% on that. And I'm paying 28%. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't even need to, like, if we just on the dividends, just what their income, if we just tax that appropriately, these billionaires, we'd be fine.
We have no problem.
We have no problem.
Actually, because I don't understand how companies stay big. Because if you know that the only way you're gonna stay big is keep people happy people with money go and spend. Happy people with money spend money. Rich people who have a lot of money, they save their money. You know, I get it. But if you ain't got nobody spending money, you ain't making no money. So where would we do it? What do we do it? Like that sounds like a bad business plan.
No, but like it's so weird that like it was Citizens United. It was this this change in philosophy and in legal code, law, taxes, everything in America, where companies deserve rights and like they're able to defend themselves, and they're like politically you know, fucking able to be a individual, I guess is the big thing they're saying, right? So they're treated like individuals. They have the rights of individuals. They can donate to political campaigns. They can, you know, fucking. And what came in with that too is the concept of fiduciary responsibility. And what that says is that a CEO or anyone, you know, that's C-suite level, they have a fiduciary responsibility to the company to make and maximize their profits.
That's true.
That's never been a thing before that, and that makes it a legal mandate that you have to fuck over everyone else. You know, like think about it. Look at the corporate world. You're talking about, like, you know, I don't know, fucking Coca-Cola or something. Yeah. Like, if the CEO's legally obligated to, you know, maximize profits, then he's also motivated to cut corners. He's also motivated to extract value out of his employees, you know, like to try to fucking save money. Like, it's bad all around.
they will do that.
Yeah, that's why we're in this position right now, because they have like lowered wages, or or at least the increase in wages have not matched inflation and shit. Like so, no one's making what they used to make, even though maybe like salaries look high. They're like percentage wise, as relative to the past, like they're not. Like you see my salary and it's like, oh, there's a number over, the big number, and it's like, yeah, but like milk's $7 a gallon. Like holy shit, like fucking average home value in Denver is $500,000. Like,
yes,
fuck are you talking about? Like seriously.
I like, well, say what is hot? What? Fuck you mean? I like, I got 2 houses for the price of this one, and I'm not happy. You should be happy. You own a house in Denver. You should suck the up. I want to own a house in Texas.
Seriously,
because in Texas, 77, Denver, 450.
Nope. And there's gonna be a bubble anyway. It's gonna pop. This can't stay. This can't sustain this growth.
I don't know, because it's gonna get crazy, because since Texas
are start getting mortgages they can't afford because the housing prices are so high.
Yeah,
and it's kind of the same thing that happened in 2007.
Well, it's gonna grow. Because once Texas said, "Oh yeah, that's a felony for just to have any, if you any marijuana, you have a felony." People gonna be like,
"Well, crazy." That's another thing the DSA is gonna do. When you're hopefully going out, guys, and doing a little research on this, just just Google it, fucking read the AI review. But I would say there's 2 different kinds of policies, or 2 different kinds of positions or whatever on their platform. Some of them are like pie in the sky ideas, right? They're like, maybe eventually we can get to it. So one of those examples would be abolishing prisons. Like, we're not gonna do that. They don't want to do it now.
Yeah.
We can't do that now. But eventually they're saying that like we should work towards rehabilitation and close prisons, and then eventually we'll be in a place where we don't need a prison. I mean, maybe there are facilities where very dangerous people are held, but like, people that fucking went to prison for weed, they need help, like getting back on their feet and like understanding the effects of drug, whatever rehabilitation. But certainly not spending time in a 4 fucking walls and no window and fucking, working in whatever, like especially Texas, right? Like it's crazy.
Bro,
I don't even want to go to Texas because like I'm so scared of their penal system. Like I don't want to, because I committed a lot of crimes. I'm not gonna lie. Well, actually, did you know the average American, like I think it's something like commits 600 felonies a day?
Yeah, bro.
Isn't that fucking crazy? They've turned us all into criminals, and they can yank us out and put us in those places anytime they want, because we're breaking laws. You don't even know laws you're breaking.
So my thing is, one thing reverse it. You know what? I feel like, yes, you should be able to get stopped. You got to check by laws. But then you're just like, blowing this. Now I need you to blow in it too, sir.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I guarantee you have to, but they probably drunk or on something.
I mean, I agree. But but also, yeah, I mean, I'm not that concerned with that.
I was, because I was in school. I don't make sure about it. I was in school, and this little girl, she was married to a sheriff. A sheriff.
Yeah.
Like a choo-choo train.
Oh shit! And then wait, pull people over, arrest them.
Hey, I'm about to take the.
Yeah, of course.
She was like, "Oh no, man, I got this new stuff. He just stopped somebody." I said, bro, this is cold.
Oh, this is fucked up."
I was like, "What?" I said, "What else did you got?" She said, "Oh, we got this, we got that." I said, bro, this is cold." And that's what made me say, like, bro, no, I think the law shouldn't be. If you're gonna be a law, you got to be the cleanest man in the book. You can't have a parking ticket to even be a law. Because if you get that straight and narrow, then you should be a cop.
Yeah.
I abused my wife. You're gonna be a lieutenant.
Yeah. No, you're gonna be captain.
Yeah.
You're gonna be captain of the squad, bro.
Hold on, no.
They all beat their wives.
He's black, brother.
Ooh, okay. He might make it to like, whatever you call him.
I might be sick third charge.
Yeah.
I'm a lieutenant.
Although Brooklyn Nine-Nine had the fucking captain was a black guy.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah.
Even Chicago Watch.
Yeah.
Chicago Fire Watch. Yeah, he was. I like him too. That dude, he was. It just makes like everything he said serious, so serious. He just looks like he's gonna eat my face, but tweaking at the same time.
Yeah.
Chicago Fire.
That's Chicago Fire. Okay.
I was watching that too. I like to watch the shows.
Oh yeah, we haven't taken the time to do this yet. We're gonna do this every episode. I hope. But just, if you're listening to this podcast and you haven't subscribed on YouTube or hit the like on Facebook or whatever, just please do the thing for us, please. We are Great. Someone started. That's awesome. Random. Oh, they got it. Okay. Nope.
Docking shit.
We got a fire alarm. That's
Hey, you know what the crazy thing is? If it's at my house and it goes off 6 times, the fire department comes.
no shit. It's like, I was all hooked up to that shit.
And yeah, they was like, trying to call. I was like, I don't want to say my password.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's so freaking stupid.
That's funny.
And then they would laugh. Every time they do it, they laugh.
That's funny.
That's my son was like, damn, I need to know the password. I said, I'll come tell him. I drove all the way home.
Oh, but anyway, please, yes.
Push the button.
Push the button. Like, subscribe, follow.
But I did.
So,
I put the challenge on.
yeah, you did.
See if people, if they're as strong as this, like, let's make us a host. I mean, like a show. Let's make this great.
Yeah, let's make this a whole thing, guys. Like, first of all, go to our other socials too. Like, if you're on TikTok right now watching Luther, go look at our Instagram or our Facebook page or whatever. Help us get likes everywhere. Like, if you're listening to us on Spotify, please follow the fucking podcast.
Yeah,
please like the podcast. Please review it. I don't care if you give it 2 stars, because having more reviews is better than having all good reviews. Actually,
that is true. Yeah. I heard that. I was like, wait.
Because they don't take them as authentic, and they'll still downgrade you if like everything's a 5.0 and shit. Like,
yeah, because you're not gonna have a great day every day.
Right. Not everyone's gonna like your shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I just like sometimes I get on there just, hey man, he made me laugh on it at one point, but I watched the other check.
Yeah. This episode hasn't been like a funny one. Like some funny shit here, but like, you know, we're kind of serious.
Yeah, trying to get some information out there for people.
Yeah.
That's my goal. But I also want to be like entertaining. Like, he's a smart one. I'm just I just like to entertain. I like to make you laugh a little bit. If you put a cry, like, let's cry together. But then I'm like, 2 figures in a bit.
And honestly, like, I had given up on politics, like, for real, like, so 08, I voted for Obama. 12, I voted for Obama. Then I was like a big Bernie guy, obviously. And I even voted for fucking Hillary the first time because, well, couldn't fucking vote for Trump. So anyway, I voted for Hillary. And that was the last time I voted.
I didn't vote for Hillary.
I did.
And I didn't vote for Trump either. I was like, you can't say nothing. I said, so guess what? 4 years, I did not complain because that's what I was told.
That doesn't make any sense because as someone who doesn't vote, I didn't put that asshole into office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's your fault for voting. You were the one that voted for the idiot. Like,
so how you get mad?
Even if you were the one that voted for Biden, like, you voted for a shitty president.
I'm saying Sleepy Joe alone, bro. Sleepy Joe.
That fucking Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis, man. He's like talking about the debates between Trump and fucking Joe, and he's like, can't get in Joe's head. Joe's not there, man.
I'm telling you, hey, because Joe was like, I'll go to sleep on you.
Oh my god, yeah. He turns into a Roomba when he leaves the fucking TV stand or whatever. He's always like,
see, yeah, I got
that old and confused.
That other one out there worked good for me.
Sorry, like Joe Biden. What can we say about Joe Biden? Lifetime politician. I think 50 years, almost 5 decades in federal politics, and we don't like those people anyway. Like, I should like him because he's a Democrat and he was fairly liberal on this, that, and the other. But like, no, we don't want career politicians anymore. Like, I'm tired of that shit. We need term limits. We don't need the same fucking white guy sitting in that seat for 70 fucking years because his fucking views are gonna be fucking way out of line with what everyone needs and wants.
It's not. We are a melting pot, right? We're like New York melting pot. So
that's why the GSA is doing what it's doing, because the America of 50 years ago is gone. Like, thank God. You know what I mean? Like, now we have so many immigrants, and we have just like, I don't know. The nation is just a different group of people with more, fucking culture and like experience. And like, now you see those people, you see minorities, of course, going way left, because they're the only ones, the DSA is the only ones doing it sense. Like, please tell me what policy or what platform, what thing the Republicans have said they're going to do and have done and have improved your lives. Please tell me one of those things. Oh, you're a bigot and you're really excited about the fact they rolled back Roe v. Wade? Okay. Maybe that's something, I guess, but like, we don't even need you in this country if you're acting that way. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I'm like, seriously.
You take it away with rights of women's rights. Like, just leave.
I think if you have anything against women's rights, then you should be shot and killed.
I don't know about that.
Not
but we should publicly humiliate.
Because look, think about this. We all come from women. A woman. You came from a man. I mean, are you a what do you call it, fish? Are you a starfish? Not starfish, but a jelly. What is it called? Seahorse.
Seahorse.
Seahorses are the only ones I know that when males have babies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not a seahorse. So I come from a woman. Why do we have so much like loneliness? So I say women is that they take the most pain having babies. Who wants that? Your whole opens up. Can you have a?
I wouldn't want to be a woman.
Nope. True
for sure. Seems worse. Hold on, we gotta push this.
I'm being a bad bitch though.
We gotta push this thing.
I'm being a bad bitch because I'm having that mop, not a wop, a mop.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Yeah, but anyway,
Poland, motherfucker. No,
the fuck were we talking about?
mops, the wops.
Yeah. Before that,
Cops.
No, wait. Before fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
Whoever cops are talking about this shit.
They were talking.
I don't even care.
Changing.
Oh wait. So I was just bitching about the Republicans not having any true stances on anything. They're not really taking any position. They don't have a vision. Same for the Democrats. What the fuck are the Democrats doing? Nothing. So the only people that are doing shit that say they like want to do specific shit and have a plan for that shit is the DSA. You know, they want to fucking welfare for all. They want to abolish ICE. They want to start defunding, or not defunding at least, but making more sensible decisions with our federal defense budget. You know, they want to take some money away from that. Like,
take away 25%
at least,
and that would help us right there.
25% would actually like save this country.
Yep.
Like that's fucking what?
And
$5.5 billion.
They're not going to take away from the bills. They're going to take away from the soldiers' money.
Of course, well, they'll fix the bill, make sure that isn't here. I mean, they'll put that in there.
You better get those kids.
Because you know that's right. Because the military-industrial complex acts just like a corporation that has no soul.
Yeah.
And the first thing they'll do is cut fucking wages to fucking enlisted people and people in active duty, and then they'll start cutting the VA fucking benefits. Like that's a Trump thing to do. That's a George W. Bush thing to do. So hopefully the GSA will make sure that doesn't happen. And they're smart people, so I believe they will make sure that doesn't happen. So, but anyway, these are not crazy things, people. These are you're hearing already out of the fucking Republicans. Well, if you watch Fox News at all, which I don't, but I watch Hasan's clips and what he's like, telling me what they're saying, and they are just, first of all, they only have the Hasan Piker card. They're all talking about him nonstop.
That means something.
No, it means they have no plan. They have no substance behind them. They can talk about policy and like argue and debate policy, but they have no policies to talk about. Their policies are, let's give endless amounts of money to Israel to commit genocide, against the fucking Palestinians. That's not a policy position you can fucking actually, defend.
That means worse.
Like
it's almost like you're helping Hitler.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. Maybe not 6.5 million Jews, but like, there's been I think they said 29,000 Palestinians that were like killed in this genocide so far. Like
this is
29,000 people. Too many people. One person is too many people.
Really, it's crazy because I feel that way. And I was like, when we had that conversation, I was like, why does it doesn't matter what color? I mean, they all have some kind of prejudice against black people. I was like, but you know what? It doesn't matter because somehow, some way, somewhere, everybody's been treated like downs. So I guess it's like some kind of stair ladder. But like, and they're like, you don't know those people. You're right, but they're people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Protect your people. Just be a good person.
And that's the DSA. Like, look at the two major candidates of the major two elections that happened the last 2 weeks. And that is fucking Abdul El Sayed, who's a Muslim American, and you have Francisca Ong, who's an Asian American. Like, not just white people. Very few white people really in this movement. So there are some.
I mean, but
but we need we need to be mostly minorities. They need to be fucking taking control and
have to be.
Exactly. You gotta put white people in the back, but just
not about that. We need dirty rice.
We need it all mixed together.
We need dirty rice. Yeah. We need a gumbo.
Exactly. So,
damn it.
Just like, do you remember you remember? Oh shit! Fuck,
Again.
I have new cords, so we need to get you one of those in here.
I should have checked it.
I have.
That's all good.
I have these new secret cables, the charging cables. I'll put one in here.
They're pretty badass.
It's gotta be better than that white one. That really sucks.
I mean, it's cool because my stuff is, bro. I really should be checking. I should check them probably.
Yeah, it's all right.
They probably was about it.
They're probably You might I don't know. Stop and see what. Do you watch the conversation that's coming in? Like the chatting and stuff.
Sometimes. I really like. That's why I'm gonna get the double face phone.
Yep.
So I can have it on both. I love that phone anyway.
So you have like channel one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we pushed it back several times and it's coming around again. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and for listening. We're gonna continue. Go DSA, go Hasan Piker. Let's anybody that is persuaded in this regard, please go look at their stuff and follow them. I think the next 2 years, all the primaries and the general, it's gonna be very important. If you want your country back, if you want to like build for the future, that's it.
I want my country back. Everybody.
And then you can vote these DSA guys in, and then if you don't like their shit, just fucking vote them out next time.
I'm like, I just feel like we need some normal people.
We do. We need, and like El Said's a doctor, and he wants to do Medicare. That makes sense,
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of talented people in the pool. So just watch them. I'll keep talking about them for the next couple of years, probably. Here comes the sun. All right, that's all I got. We didn't it this way, but hey, thank you guys so much.
You already know what to do.
We'll talk to you soon.
Push the button.
Push those buttons.
Push. Touch it. Good try.
All right, we're first going to sign up. We'll see you guys later.
Peace.